Alright, Wednesday afternoon, don't know what time it is, forgot my watch. Today I want to do something which I kind of teased already last week, which is introducing my neighborhood. By the way, it's still me, see? I'm just wearing glasses. Still David. So I live in Osaki, which is part of Shinagawa-ku, which is more a business-oriented area and not really for doing anything else than working. Most buildings you see here in the background, like for example this one here, or this one over there, or like this one there, or this one, or this one. These are all office buildings and not for living, only for working. I live in a very specific part of Osaki, which is called Osaki New City, and this entire part here where I'm currently walking is brand new. I guess that's why it's called Osaki New City. I wonder if they change the name in a few years to Osaki Old City, or Osaki Medium New City, or Osaki Nearly New City. Okay, so a brand new neighborhood, what does that mean? I think you can already guess it when I put my camera here. But just look at this. Or this. It looks very neat, right? That's why this entire neighborhood here is planned. Each location of each building, the height of the building, how it looks like, how it connects to other buildings, it is all planned. They even started putting the names of the buildings on little signs here so you know where they are. It almost feels like you're in a separate city and not really in Tokyo anymore, and this is the part that I really like. It is very, very silent. It's usually quite empty. You don't have noise, everything looks nice. It just has something that really, really intrigues me. And another really cool thing is that it's on the Yamanote line, which is the main line in Tokyo. So even though you have this feeling of being in a completely different city, you still have the main line of Tokyo and you can go anywhere within like 15 minutes. And if you ever really want to go out here, and for example you want to go to karaoke or drink with your friends or something like that, because it is Osaki, the next station is Shinagawa and the station before that is Gotanda. So you're very close to places where you have karaoke and bars and all these kind of things. Here's for an example. If you follow this street here straight ahead, then you end up in Gotanda. This is where I basically was yesterday for my karaoke. It takes like 10 minutes walk, but it isn't really that far, is it? This neighborhood is, by the way, also really good for practicing talking while there are people around you. Because on one side you have people, but on the other side it's not that many yet, so you don't get that awkward. You get just a little bit awkward. Really good practice. But now for my fellow tourist friends. Would I recommend going to Osaki for your guest house there or something like that? No. On one side you don't really have guest houses here. On the other side it's still too far away from like the main attractions. So if you come to Tokyo, pick a place like Shinjuku or Shibuya or even Asakusa, which is like really cheap but not that good connected. These places are a lot better than Osaki. On the other hand, however, if you want to move somewhere and you're looking for a new neighborhood and you really like this feeling what you're seeing here, then consider Osaki. It's a really good place to live. I like it a lot and I wish I can stay here for a lot longer. And that's it for my neighborhood tour. Now I really have to go to Shibuya, buy some things before going to Korea, which is, by the way, in 2 days. 2 more days, then I'm in Korea again. 4 more days, or 5 more days, until Germany. Very, very excited. Only one problem is that this camera absolutely sucks in low light. So I think as soon as it gets a bit darker, I might need to stop recording.
かしこまりました。ご用意しますね。
はい、ありがとうございます。
一つで大丈夫です。
はい、大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。はい。First stop, Flash. はい。
モンタルバーのお一つで950円。
はい、1000円でお願いします。Next stop. Looking for some more winter clothes for Germany because it's going to get cold. And we are done.